Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Let's quickly start with the analysis of Nifty. As you can see, today was a very bit choppy session, and because it was the expiry today, weekly expiry. But in the morning session, as you can see, we got good momentum to the upside. If you see on 5 minutes, we in fact broke this high and broke this high. This is on the futures chart. So there was a observation that it is just going to start a rally from here. The way it started moving up, it felt like this is going to just keep moving up. But as you see, here is the part where I already had drawn this thing. So if you try to measure it out, I have already explained in the previous video yesterday. This is one swing, which is new structure low formed just after the breakdown. This is the another swing high, and after that, this was the swing low which was broken here yesterday. So if you see, our workable swing was this and this, these two lines which I drew yesterday. So if you measure this and put the Fibonacci retracement here, it was a absolute wonderful entry short here. You see, 61.8 retracement comes around 17,720 and it went around 17,726. So this was the entry, and the possible target would have been this. Sorry, not this one. Possible targets would have been 127 extension, or if the momentum keeps going very high to the downside, it would have been 61.8 extension. But as you can see, I in fact had a short in terms of options. I shorted options here. So once the call options were shorted, it rapidly went into the profit. Once this candle was finished, got the entry, rapidly it was into profits. So once it again went to this particular low, I marked them as my profit target. I did not wait for the options to climb again because it was expiry, and the volatility, you see, it was very much high to the upside. Again, it was very much high to the downside. After that, I had a short entry again in the futures, and it was this one. I entered here as this low was broken in an assumption to keep the position, and with the possibility of this going down. But unfortunately, my premise was not that good, and in fact, Mr. Markets had something else. So once this strong pullback started, I covered somewhere around here at the session end with a loss. So this is fine. This was one profit trade, and this was one losing trade. That happens. So what exactly is the analysis here? The analysis says that prices are not very much keen to go downwards. Price was very high, you see, very high momentum to the downside. If it was actually going to go down, this particular thing or this momentum could have resulted in this, a big downside, at least around a 1%. But in fact, after this push to the downside, prices were just consolidated, in fact, just bounced back very heavily. So it looks like there are lots of demands zone here. You see, a lot of demand zone here, which is not able, which is not able to push the price downside, and in fact, they are just supporting here. So there might be a possibility that we may get something like this. We may go to the upside. Possibly, we may break this high as well, grab some liquidity from here, and then again we may get something like this. And from here, if the prices are meant to go up, they will be going here. So this is what I'm assuming, that the structure will be going forward, but that's all an assumption. We only play whatever the price movement is. So for going forward, tomorrow's trading session, what is our workable swing? This is our workable swing. You see, this high and the new low formed today. This is our workable swing. And in case I find prices in this zone, because the swings are getting lower and the pushback will be higher. So if the prices are around 61 or 70% here, which is 17700 zone, then possibly I will be taking a short trade. For first target will be this on intraday basis, and second, third target, whatever the momentum of price gets. Right? So these are the things I'm thinking for tomorrow trading session. And in fact, once this consolidation ends up, I still think that we are only just getting a consolidation, because you see, this is a very good momentum to the upside. This may be something which is spending time here. Sorry, it is just becoming. It may be something which is just creation of a flag, and after break of the flag, we may resume the uptrend. So let's see what happens. But for tomorrow, this is the workable thing. We'll be concentrating on this. If we get prices close to this high, I'll short it, keeping the stop loss just above this, 2-3 points upside, and I'll be targeting the low, which is from today. So let's see. All right, let's look at the stocks. Still, this I haven't added new stock today because I see 4 stocks are already fine. So if this has to go up, it will be forming a swing like this. And once this high is broken, it's simple to keep this stop loss below this swing which will be formed. So just be in the trade. And all right, today you might have got the entry if you are trading or watching this as a watch list. So our premise will be entry stop loss will be here. If you got the entry here, put the stop loss at least here. And our premise is once this makes like this, then only we will be moving our stop to break even. So just keep an eye on this one. Okay, our entry is still not triggered. Anything above 302 will be our entry, and we'll place the stop loss roughly with around 5%. All right, or the low of this swing. IDFC First Bank. I think this has formed an outside bar, and let's see a couple of days more. If this is forming something like this and breaking up, I think that will be a good trade to trail behind. And if in case it is having a consolidation and goes below, then I think we'll be good to exit this trade. So this is what the analysis of IDFC says. It's still an outside bar, and if you have already triggered the entry, place the stop loss somewhere around below today's candle low. All right, guys. So these are the stocks which I think have still the potential to give a good momentum trade. So let's see how will it place and what the market gives ahead of us. Okay, guys. In case you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any queries, please do post in the comment section. Till then, guys, trade safely with the stop loss. Thank you very much.